call Shihabuddin sir for welcome message. Shihabuddin sir.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Bilal, for the invite. So we are all here as a part of a revolution in education. So we are in a world of artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is revolutionizing every area of our life, right? So education can't stand alone. But unfortunately, our education system is not getting equipped with the latest AI revolutions. The problem is that our educational system, the present educational system, is always tied to that conventional teachers and that conventional models which were followed maybe centuries back. So now we need to take some initiative. So that is the kind of initiative that we are taking up at Hash Future School. So I really appreciate each and every parent who are present here to take this risk. Maybe the majority of the people call it as risk, right? But I would really appreciate you to be part of this revolution because this is going to be the future. And first of all, I would like to congratulate Ezan Istar and their parent. So this is the student who is in showcase, who is in spotlight this month, in the month of November. So she participated. You might have already known about the business of Ezan Istar, right? Because Ezan Istar has launched her own chocolate brand called Ezza's Choco Bites. And she got an opportunity to present, to put a stall in one of the school exhibitions that happened in Dubai. So this is the kind of opportunity that we are looking forward for each and every student at Hash Future School. We need not wait for long 20-25 years to get a result. We want the students, our students at Hash Future School, to showcase their talent at the very younger age. So again, I repeat, because we need not wait. Again, still majority of our parents are waiting for their class 12 to get completed, for their graduation to complete their graduation, to complete their PG and PhD. So please don't wait for that because we don't have time. The world is changing so fast and we can't predict what is going to happen next. So really, I really appreciate the parents and Azan Nistar for putting up a stall at this particular event. And she's really well appreciated because she employed some of her friends too. So that is the catch. This is not what to say. This is not something that she is owning on her own. She employed some of her friends and she even paid to them also. So that is the kind of empowerment that our students are bringing in the society. So I really appreciate Azan Istar for this initiative. And artificial intelligence is betting big on education, right? But our education system is not ready to accept that. So last month, I had a discussion with some of the educationalists who claim to be in this particular field for the last 50 plus years. And when I spoke about using AI in education, they're not aware of that. They're just trying to resist that change. They're telling that AI is not capable to assess students. AI is not capable to bring in some kind of learning materials and support the students in learning process. But they are terribly mistaken in understanding what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a sum of all the knowledge, the large language models that have come recently, is a sum of all the knowledge that human being possess for the lots of centuries that human beings came into existence, right? So that is where people are not able to understand. People are thinking that this is something new that came 1 year back. Large language models are something new that came 1 year back. That's true. But the knowledge it possesses is the sum total of the knowledge of the entire humanity. So that's what we need to understand. So it is a sum total of all the psychometric tests. It has the knowledge of all the psychometric tests that came into existence. It has knowledge of all the human beings that has come, all the kind of psychological result that has come up, all the kind of educational methodologies. It know all the kind of educational methodologies we were following till this time. So we need to understand what is artificial intelligence and we need to use it in a wise way. Then only we can proceed. If the educational system is relying on that old concepts, the children are falling back. They don't get opportunity to use all these kind of tools, and they don't get an opportunity to excel in a world where AI is going to be prominent. Right. So their artificial intelligence is, so their Hash Future School is playing a different game. We are using the power of artificial intelligence to create the contents for students, to enable the students to use the AI tools, to enable the students to be the forerunners of these kind of technologies, to enable the students to use the power of AI and become superhumans. So here we are enabling the students for that. And our curriculum will be formulated for that purpose. We don't want them to learn all those old stuffs which are irrelevant in the present world. Right. Even if they are going to going for a professional, if they are going to build a professional career, that is true. Because last day I was discussing with one of my friend who is into artificial intelligence for the last couple of years, and he was building a product in genome mapping. Right. So he was behind the genetic engineers who has got 20-25 years of experience for the last couple of years, and he was not able to get the right knowledge, because the people whom he met has got a minimal knowledge. Right now, with the coming up of this LLM models, that is the large language models like ChatGPT or the Bard or some other system, right now he is able to get all the advices. Right now he is going to get he's able to get all the information about genetic engineering in his computer without even consulting a genetic engineer. Right. So that's the kind of opportunities that is there in front of us. We have got access to all the information. Right now, we need to equip our children for this kind of change. We need to enable them to access this kind of information and build something good for the humanity. And that is what we are trying to do at Hash Future School. And online education is the future. So when I speak about this, people are still doubtful. Even our parents are doubtful about the viability of online education. Online education is the future, because it is the only educational model that can adapt to the change that is happening in the real world. Right. Some changes is happening in the US. Yesterday, Gemini, the new language model of Google got released. So the education, the system will take next 15 to 20 years to adapt it to their curriculum. But if it is an online education, what we can do? We can bring into our curriculum and we can start discussing. Yesterday itself, I have given the instruction to our facilitators to discuss that. Right. That is the kind of opportunity that is there for online education. We can even collaborate with anyone around the world. We can access any curriculum. We can access to any universities. We can access to any specialist or expert in that particular field. That is the power of online education. And this is the future. This is the present and future. Unfortunately, the story told by the conventional education system is that if you go to offline schools only, you can thrive in this world. They don't even enable your child for the present day, for today. They don't even enable them for today. Then how can they assist them for tomorrow? So that is the thought we need to take it up, because online education may have its own pros and cons, but we need to understand that this is the future and we need to stick on to this. And the main problem that you might have witnessed at your home is that the students get distracted. Right. So during the class, they may play games. During the class, you might have caught them watching videos. But that is a part of learning. To be true, that is a part of learning. I'm not claiming that they need to watch videos all the time. I'm not claiming that they need to play games all the time. But they will get distracted. That is happening. That is true with the normal schooling education also, right? The student sitting in a classroom will listen to a bird singing outside. Right, that is going to happen. He or she cannot concentrate on the blackboard for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. They can't concentrate. That is a part of learning. This is a new psychology. This is the new child psychology that has come up. Right, because they are telling that till age 20, the children are in a learning process. So till age 20, please note, till age 20, they are in a learning process. The maximum they get distracted, the maximum they learn. So traditionally, we used to hear that we need to focus on one thing, we need to focus on one thing. But the modern child psychology says that till age 20, whoever get maximum distracted learns more. Okay, but I'm not asking them to watch videos in between the classrooms, or I don't want them to watch play games in between the classroom. We need to take it in a constructive way. But this is the way, this is the way, this is the way the modern child psychology speaks. But our traditional education is still dependent on the child psychology of the 1960s. Right. So this is the world of AI. We have got the power. We have got the power to access any information that is available in the world. We have got the power to access any technological advancements that are happening in the real world. And the kind of distraction that is going to happen is going to happen. That is going to happen is getting more and more into this real world scenario. Right. So we need to understand that this is the learning process. The distraction is the learning process. And we need to also enable them to focus on something wherein they do it constructively. So we will at Hash Future School, we will really try to engage them in some kind of activities in which they are really interested, because they will focus on something in which they are really interested. So if somebody is getting distracted to video games, or somebody is getting distracted to YouTube videos in between, we will ensure that why this is happening. We'll try to understand why this is happening, and we will ensure that some kind of corrective actions are taken, wherein we bring in some materials or some kind of learning modules which will create interest in the learners. And believe me, that is not going to be the same for everyone. There are 10 students in a classroom. 10 students, the interest areas of 10 students will be different. So this is a great challenge, but we are taking the help of AI, and we are taking the help of technology for this one. And we are hopeful that we'll be able to bring that kind of interest back into our students. Right. So we need to understand, as parents, we need to understand the changing world and the changing behavioral stuffs, because it is not the children who is getting distracted. It's the entire humanity who is getting distracted. Right. Because right now, if you are at your home, just check the kind of activities that you do in an hour. You are not able to focus. The parents are not able to focus on one thing, because I am taking my case, for example. I am not able to focus on one thing for at least for 5 or 10 minutes. If that excites me or interests me, I'll stay for maybe 2 or 3 days in that. But if that doesn't excite me, I'll not focus on that particular topic, maybe not more than 4 or 5 minutes. Right. So that's the kind of change that is happening to the entire humanity. That is not only the case with children. And we need to ensure, we need to understand that constructive usage of technology. So please take my word for that. Constructive usage of technology and constructive gaming is good. So we need to try for some kind of gamification of education. We need to try also for some kind of bringing in, utilizing the power of what they like. Right. If the students are interested in games, why can't we bring the games, the education into the games? So we are thinking about that, and we are searching for some modules in that aspect. Okay. So constructive gaming helps to foster learning. So please, whenever you see your child watching a video, whenever you see your child playing games, take some time to discuss with them. Take some time to discuss with them and understand why they are playing such a game, why they are watching such a video, and what learning they had from that particular game. So this is the model for constructive learning. Just discuss. Don't just criticize them. Don't just shut down the computer. Don't just shout at them, because it's their learning process. They are getting distracted. That's a fact. But just take some time to discuss with them what they learn from the video. Because I have a personal example. Because my younger son, Abdullah, he was watching a YouTube video. So I just asked him what kind of information he got from the YouTube video. So he was just, he doesn't have any he doesn't have any introduction to the basic mathematics. Okay, so he was speaking, he was telling me this is a reality show wherein they are giving $500,000 as the prize money. So he's able to visualize, he's able to understand that count, that he's able to understand the value of that money. He's able to understand that figures, even without getting introduced to the basic mathematics. Got it? So that is a kind of opportunity. So if your child is watching a video, or if your child is playing a game, try to understand that they are doing it in a constructive way. Or else, if they are not doing it in a constructive way, help them. Help them to do it in a constructive way. Tell them that YouTube is a learning platform. YouTube is not an entertainment platform. Tell them that games are good for learning only if they do it in a constructive way. Don't play any destructive game like killing people, destroying buildings, destroying cities. Tell them to play some games like constructing cities, constructing something good for the humanity. Right. So we need to, whenever you find something faulty in your child, never try to beat them up, never try to shout on them. Try to be with them, understand why they are doing that particular activity. At times they need more focus from your part, from the parents' part. Okay. So try to be a great parent. Please learn parenting. In this new era of technology, the parenting is going to be a difficult game. It's not going to be the same as our parents used to do to us, right? It's changing. This entire system is changing, and the kind of learnings are also changing, right? Authoritative parenting is not going to work. Helicopter parenting is not going to work. It's a new model of parenting that we need to bring in. So we need to learn a lot of parenting too. And this is one particular example, because people always criticize gaming, right? So this is Rokhaya Dagne. I'm not sure whether I am spelling it right, but she's from Senegal, Africa. So she used to be addicted to games. She used to be addicted to game during her childhood and teenage time. Okay. So her mother introduced her to constructive gaming and programming, computer programming. Right now, she is a leading entrepreneur in Africa. She has been featured in New York Times. She has been featured in all the international publications. She is right now using the technology that she learned for eradicating malaria in the African region. So this is the power, because she was addicted to games earlier. She was like playing games for long hours at her home, and her mother identified that she is she really likes technology. She really likes computers. And she was playing games only because she don't know how to use it constructively. So she diverted that particular interest into programming, computer programming and artificial intelligence. Right now, what is happening? Right now, that child who used to play games, she's now an entrepreneur who is trying to solve a big problem faced by people of Africa. So we need to just understand how constructively we can divert the interest of our students. And this is Elon Musk. I'm pretty sure that many of you might have known him. He's he's a leading technology entrepreneur. He's the #1 billionaire on earth right now. He's behind most of the technological advancements that are happening right now in terms of artificial intelligence, space missions, and many other things. And Elon started playing games at the age of 8. But he was into constructive gaming. So if children are listening to my words, please understand that all these people used to play constructive games, not destructive games. It's not wasting their time. They were trying to understand. They were trying to solve the problems. They were trying to learn something out of the games. It was not like they were just playing games for spending their time. They were not watching videos for just wasting their time. Don't waste your time. Use it constructively, because you have got access to all the kind of technological advancements that are happening in the world. Okay. And you are lucky enough to get access, because you are not part of a normal education system wherein you might have spent your 25 years wasting your time. Right now, you have got the opportunity. You have got a great opportunity to access the global market. You have got a great opportunity to access the global technological developments and build something constructively. So Elon started playing. He developed his own games by the age of 10, and he sold his company at the age of 12 for $500. You know where Elon is right now, right? He's the #1 billionaire. He's the world's top billionaire right now in the Forbes list, right? So whoever has started early has got some access to it. So at times you may hear that you can access Gmail only at the age of 13. You may be able to access AI only at the age of 18. You may be able to access LinkedIn at the age of 14. But all these people started early. So at times you will have to take some alternative routes. I'm not asking you to take some unethical practices. If you are doing it constructively, if you are able to use something constructively, you can use that. because Apple started by tapping the normal telephone lines, by hacking the normal telephone lines. So if you read the autobiography of Steven Wozniak, the partner of Steve Jobs, you will understand that they started tapping the public exchanges. They started hacking the public telephone exchanges. Apple started like that. And right now, where is Apple? So Elon started at the age of 10. And somebody can start right now at Hashpichu School, start at the age of 6 or 7, right? So they are getting the opportunity, and you need to use it in a constructive way, because the time and tide waits for none. So whatever time you waste, you will regret for that. So my advice to my students is that use it constructively. You have access, you have got ample time, you have got access to the best curriculum in the world, you have got access to the technology, you have got high speed internet connectivity. So utilize in a constructive way. Don't get misdirected by somebody else's word that come, let's play games, come, let's watch videos which are not good for you. Okay, so don't fall prey for them, because they will not help you out. That is the reality. That is the reality in the real world. People won't help each other, but we need to help the humanity. That's the kind of culture that we are trying to build at Hashpichu School. We need to bring a community who can help the humanity, right? Humanity in large, because humanity needs a lot of solution, and we can do that with the power of technology and with the power of AI. Okay, so please understand that. And the parents need to understand. We need to learn along with our children. So this is the word I usually tell to our facilitators. We need to learn along with the students. So the same I am repeating to parents too, because we need to learn with our children, because the world has changed. As teachers, we can't just teach something. As parents, we can't just preach something. We can't just advise, because the world has changed. From the world where we used to live in, it has changed a lot. And the generations are changing. Okay, so please support them. Try to understand the technology. Right now, I am really happy that some students, some of the children are really helping their parents in their business too. Last day, I had a word with Chungal, the mother of Siddharth and Akash. And she was telling that she got introduced to ChatGPT and some kind of this kind of generative tools. And she's right now using that in her business. And this kind of support the people are getting from their students. And some of our students like Alim, he just now he had some problem with his passport or some kind of visa procedures, and he was able to go behind that and solve that. Okay, so that is the kind of maturity our students have. They are tapping in the possibilities. The only thing the parents need to do is that the parents need to understand the changing world. The parents need to understand the new generation and try to support them in all the possible ways. Then you can be free. You can be free from the kind of burdens that you suffer to pay the fees. Right now, I want each and every student at Hashpichu School to pay their own fees. That's the aim we have. We don't want the parents to spend for their WATS education. We want the students to pay their fees. That is our aim. Please try to understand. Please try to be with our objective. Please try to understand our objective. It's not about learning. Learning is an old stuff, because getting information is not necessary. I just cited out the example of that genetic engineering case, right? Genetic engineering is a field where you need years of experience to spell out something. Right now, AI has changed that. Education is a field wherein you need hundreds and centuries of experience to speak something. Right now, AI has changed that. Okay, so it's not about learning, is not about amassing information. Information is available in plenty. The only thing is that we need to use this time constructively. We need to use the technology constructively to have a better life for us first. Okay, so a better life for our students, a better life for our family, then a better life for the community and the society in large. Okay, so we need to think about that. We need to support our students to understand what they are doing with technology. We need to sit with them, spend some constructive time. So if you spend some constructive time with your child right now, that is going to be a great asset for the future. Okay, so try to spend some constructive time with your children and try to support them with the constructive usage of technology. Never ever shout at them by seeing them doing something at some time. Okay, that may have a reason. So if they are getting angry, that has got some reason. If they are getting distracted, that there is some reason. If they are doing something nuisance, that has got some reason. So try to be with them, try to understand them, and try to support them in all the possible ways. And together we can do wonders. So these are the kind of activities that happened at Hash Future School. So there are a lot of activities happening at Hash Future School. Even I am not able to track that. So we are using some kind of technologies or some kind of feedback systems to understand what is happening. Because there are a lot of activities happening, because we have got great talents with us. We believe in the potential of each and every child. We give opportunity to each and every child. We don't restrict anyone. We don't restrict anyone for their language. We don't restrict anyone for their technology know-how. We don't restrict anyone for the lack of the kind of perfection. All right. We ask them to do whatever you like, whatever you can. Okay. We ask them to do whatever you can with the available tools. Okay, so we have conducted open exploration. We are right now actively taking up the Global Citizenship Parliament, which was we were not able to. We are taking up this initiative for the last 3 months, but unfortunately we were not able to take it up to the next level. Now we are again, with the help of our facilitators, they are trying a lot, and we are with the help of our students, we are trying to bring back that vibe of Global Citizenship Parliament. And we have got the Meet Expert event happening. We conducted the Children's Day celebration, and it was really good. So if you go through the recordings of the events that used to happen, it was really great. So many of our students are starting their own enterprises, and they are also taking part in external events. So they are not just confining to the events that are happening to Hash Future School. They are going out. They are going out to the public and attending events. They are going out and in the public and contributing to the ecosystem. Okay, so our education system doesn't restrict anyone to a curriculum model. And this is the achievement of Akash. Akash has started a channel, YouTube channel called Akash the Explorer. So if you go through the videos of Akash, you'll be really surprised to see the kind of information he is sharing with us. Okay, so he has got 100 subscribers, and I really appreciate Akash and his parents for the support. And this is my children. They got an opportunity to present themselves in front of a big audience at the Thrissur Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce is a body of entrepreneurs based out of Thrissur, Kerala. And these three, Amin, Adila, and Fatima, they got an opportunity because they started something. So they got an opportunity to share about their entrepreneurial journey to a group of kids and their parents. So this was great opportunity. And of course, our students are starting a lot of enterprises. Some are thriving in that, some are failing in that. But really, we really appreciate failures. We just want them to start something, okay, and try to market that. And they may learn some lesson. They will revamp that. They will re-engineer that, and they will come back with something good. Okay, so that's the learning procedure that we focus by asking them to start on something on their own. Okay, and now it's time for student portfolio. And before that, I would like to thank each and every parent who understand what is the model at Hash Future School, and each and every parent who are our brand ambassadors to who promote us, who are the brand ambassadors who promote us in different venues. And I really thank each and every parent for the support. And we have started admissions for the next academic year. Right now, we have started a new batch named the Discovery Batch, and we have got 13 new students joining us. And they will be joining right now they are in the induction process, and they will be joining the regular classes maybe next month. Okay, so we are starting the new batch. We have started admissions for the new academic year. Right now, we are not starting a new batch this year. We have started taking admission for the next academic year. So I would really request the support of each and every parents to spread the word about Hash Future School in their communities, and to share your genuine feedbacks. We don't want you to just tell something good about Hash Future School. Share your genuine feedback about Hash Future School to the communities, so that it will support us. So it's now time for student portfolio presentation. So once again, thank you each and everyone for attending this open house. Thank you. Yeah, Bilal.
Thank you, Shihabuddin sir, for the welcome message. Next is our portfolio presentation. Uh, First, I would like to invite uh, Muhammad Amin for the portfolio. Are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sure. Okay, so I will start. Yeah.
I'll make you host. Okay.
Okay.
So that you can support others also. Okay. I'll make you the host.
Yeah.